It does feel like you're racing against your own biological clock in that you're trying to see how quickly you can save money and what can possibly be affordable. I've talked about before, I'm still a renter. I live in a condo. I wouldn't say it's an ideal place to raise a family or a child. And so when I think about wanting to have a child or children, of course the thought is, well, where are we going to live? And whether that's ownership or a larger rental, both are out of reach financially still. And it doesn't feel like no matter how much you save, there's any way to possibly catch up because prices are just so out of line with incomes. Before you could drive to qualify, and maybe that meant taking on a slightly longer commute or living a bit further away from friends and family or where you want to be. But now the choice is to move hours away. And even then, it might not still be affordable, at which point you're looking at probably having to get new jobs or switch careers if there's even the ability to have the type of career you want in that community. You're going to be very disconnected from any sort of social support systems or grandparents. So it doesn't feel like that's a feasible option either. So you're very much stuck in place trying to make these tough decisions. And I know I'm not the only one feeling that way. That's very common these days. And unfortunately, there does come a point, it's reality, where the ability to have children does become more difficult, if not impossible. So it's a stressful situation for sure. And I see it stressing not just myself out, but my peers out. So it's something that I think really does need to be acknowledged, not just as a problem for individuals or families, but it's a larger systemic issue when you have these falling fertility and birth rates.